Hello everybody and welcome to 8000 ASMR World War II Facts, and welcome to the History and Chill channel. If you like these kind of videos, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, it helps a lot. Welcome to chapter 7 of 8000 World War II ASMR Facts. In this chapter we will explore the turning tides, the Battle of Alamein and Midway, also the Allied advance into Italy, and also D-Day and the landing in Normandy. So without further ado, we'll get in the video with fact number 601. The second battle of El Alamein took place from 23 October to 11 November 1942 in Egypt. Fact number 602. It marked the first major Allied victory against the Axis in the North Africa campaign. Fact number 603. British General Bernard Montgomery led the 8th Army against German-Italian forces. Fact number 604. Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, known as a Desert Fox, commanded the Axis troops. Fact number 605. The battle was fought 106 kilometers away west of Alexandria, in a narrow corridor between the sea and the Qattara Depression. Fact number 606. Montgomery meticulously built up supplies and reinforcements before launching the offensive. Fact number 607. Over 200,000 Allied troops faced approximately 100,000 Axis soldiers. Fact number 608. The British used a deception plan called Operation Bertram to fool Rommel about the timing and the location of the attack. Fact number 609. The attack began with a massive artillery barrage involving over 900 guns. Let me just check if I'm recording. I am. Alright. Awesome. Fact number 610. Minefields called the Devil's Gardens slowed down Allied advances and inflicted heavy casualties. Fact number 611. Rommel was in Germany when the battle began and rushed back to command Midway through. Fact number 612. Montgomery used a grinding attritional strategy rather than fast flanking maneuvers. Fact number 613. Axis forces were eventually forced into a full retreat across Libya. Fact number 614. Churchill declared El Alamein the end of the beginning for the Allies. Fact number 615. The victory restored British morale after previous setbacks in North Africa. Fact number 616. Allied forces destroyed or captured over 500 Axis tanks and hundreds of pieces of artillery. Fact number 617. It paved the way for Operation Torch, the Allied invasion of North Africa from the west. Fact number 618. Rommel's reputation remained intact despite the loss due to his defensive brilliance. Fact number 619. The battle proved that well-coordinated multinational Allied forces could defeat the Wehrmacht. Fact number 620. El Alamein remains a symbol of British resilience and turning the tide in Africa. Moving on to the Battle of Midway with facts 621. The Battle of Midway was fought in June 1942 in the Pacific Theater. Fact number 622. It was a decisive naval battle between between the US Navy and Imperial Japanese Army. Fact number, bumped the table. Fact number 623. The Japanese aimed to eliminate the US as a strategic power in the Pacific. Fact number 624. US codebreakers led by Joseph Roquefort, I guess an American would say, deciphered Japanese plans and gave the Americans a critical advantage. Fact number 625. The US set a trap near Midway Atoll, a small but strategic island. Fact number 626. Admiral Chester Nimitz commanded the US Pacific Fleet. Fact number 627. The Japanese fleet was led by Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto, architect of Pearl Harbor attack. Fact number 628. Japan lost 4 aircraft carriers, Akagi, Gaga, Soryu, and Hiryu. An irreversible blow. Fact number 629. The US lost the carrier USS Yorktown and a destroyer. Fact number 630. The battle marked the first major defeat of the Japanese Navy in World War II. Fact number 31. It ended Japan's momentum and began a long US counter-offensive. Fact number 632. The Japanese plan was overly complex and relied on faulty assumptions about US strength. Fact number 633. US pilots launched multiple waves of attacks, including heroic but costly torpedo bomber runs. Fact number 634. The pivotal strikes came from dive bombers from the USS Enterprise and the Hornet. Fact number 635. Japanese carriers were caught refueling planes, leading to devastating explosions. Fact number 636. Midway proved the importance of aircraft carriers over battleships. Fact number 637. Japanese losses in planes and experienced pilots was impossible to replace quickly. Fact number 638. The victory boosted US morale just 6 months after Pearl Harbor. Fact number 639. Midway is often considered the turning point in the Pacific theater. Fact number 640. A Japanese veteran later said, "We lost the war at Midway." Moving on to the Allied advance in Italy. Fact number 641. The Allied invasion of Italy began with landings in Sicily in July 1943. Was named Operation Husky, if I believe. Fact number 642. It was followed by the mainland invasion in September 1943 at Salerno. That one was called Operation Avalanche. Fact number 634. Italy surrendered on the 8th of September 1943, but German forces quickly occupied the country. Fact number 644. Mussolini was disposed and imprisoned, later rescued by a German commando raid. Fact number 645. The Allies faced fierce German resistance along mountainous terrain. Fact number 646. The Germans built the Gustav Line, a series of defensive positions across central Italy. Fact number 647. The Battle of Monte Cassino was a brutal, months-long struggle for a strategic monastery hill. Fact number 648. The monastery was mistakenly bombed, but the ruins only helped German defenders. Fact number 649. Allied forces included Americans, British, Canadians, French, Poles, Indians, and many other nationalities. Fact number 650. The Italian campaign saw high casualties, over 300,000 Allies and Axis soldiers combined. Fact number 651. The campaign drew German troops away from France and the Eastern Front. Fact number 652, the Anzio landing in January 1944 just was an attempt to outflank the Gustav Line, but stalled. Fact number 653, Rome was liberated on 4th of June 1944. That's 2 days before D-Day. Fact number 654, the fighting continued northwards until 1945. Italy was never easy terrain. Fact number 655, partisan fighters in northern Italy played a key role in resisting German control. Fact number 656, Mussolini was captured and executed by partisans in April 1945. Fact number 657, the Italian campaign is sometimes overshadowed but was strategically vital. Fact number 658, the Allies gained key airfields and ports for operations into southern Europe. Fact number 659, the campaign tested cooperations between multinational forces. Fact number 660, Italy became a battleground of political ideologies, monarchy, fascism, and communism. Moving on to D-Day and the Normandy landings with fact number 661. D-Day refers to the 6th of June. Happens to be my birthday, but then in 1944. And I'm from 1993. But anyway, moving on. When Allied forces landed on the beaches of Normandy, France. Fact number 662. It was the largest amphibious invasion in history. Over 156,000 troops landed on the first day. Fact number 663. The operation was codenamed Operation Overlord. Fact number 664. General Dwight D. Eisenhower was Supreme Allied Commander. Fact number 665. The landing beaches were named Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juneau, and Sword. Fact number 666. American forces landed at Utah and Omaha, British at Gold and Sword, and Canadians at Juneau. Fact number 667. Omaha Beach saw the heaviest casualties due to the strong German defenses. Fact number 668. Paratroopers from the US 101st and 82nd Airborne Divisions were dropped behind enemy lines at the night before. Fact number 669. The British 6th Airborne secured key bridges in Operation Dead Stick. Fact number 670. Operation Fortitude, a massive deception campaign, misled Germans into expecting a landing at Pas-de-Calais. Fact number 671. The German commander in France, also Erwin Rommel, was caught off guard by the scale of the invasion. Fact number 672. The Allies constructed Mulberry Harbour's portable ports to supply their troops. Fact number 673. Hobart's funnies were specialized tanks designed to overcome beach obstacles. Fact number 674. The Atlantic Wall, Hitler's coastal defense, was breached within hours in some sectors. Fact number 675. Within a week, the Allies had landed over 300,000 troops and thousands of vehicles. Fact number 676. By the end of June, nearly 1 million Allied troops were in France. Fact number 677. D-Day marked the start of the liberation of Western Europe. Fact number 678. French resistance fighters sabotaged railways and relayed German troop movements. Fact number 679. Allied air supremacy was key to softening German defensives before the landing. Fact number 680. D-Day is remembered as a symbol of courage, coordination, and sacrifice. Moving on to the liberation of Paris. With fact number 681. Paris was liberated on the 25th of August in 1944 after 4 years of Nazi occupation. Fact number 682. The liberation followed a massive Allied push through Normandy after the breakout at Falaise Gap. Fact number 683. French resistance forces in Paris began an uprising on 19th of August 1944. Fact number 684. Hitler ordered the German commander in Paris, Dietrich von Scholtitz, to destroy the city. Fact number 685. Von Scholtitz defied Hitler and surrendered rather than to destroy Paris. Fact number 686. General Philippe Leclerc led the French 2nd Army Division into the city. Fact number 687. The US 4th Infantry Division also entered Paris in support. Fact number 688. Crowds cheered and threw flowers as the Allied entered Paris. Fact number 689. Charles de Gaulle returned triumphantly and marched down the Champs-Élysées. Fact number 690. De Gaulle gave a rousing speech at the Hôtel de Ville, asserting French sovereignty. Fact number 691. Resistant fighters took over the public buildings, police stations, and radio towers. Fact number 692. German snipers and loyalists resisted up until the last minute. Fact number 693. The liberation boosted French morale and revived national pride. Fact number 694. Paris has suffered relatively little physical damage compared to other European cities. Fact number 695. The Allies had originally planned to bypass Paris, but changed plans due to the uprising. Fact number 696. De Gaulle insisted that French troops led the liberation to assert post-war independence. Fact number 697. Parisians celebrated in the streets for days with music, food, and flags. Fact number 698. Collaborators were arrested and publicly humiliated in the aftermath. Fact number 699. The liberation was broadcast live on Allied and French radio, a powerful propaganda victory. And fact number 700. Paris became the heart of free France and the launching point for further Allied advances into Germany. And with that last fact,